Aisha, man, best waifu. She's the only one with intelligence. Always my beloved. It's not even the same boss. It's literally another boss coming as well. They're so screwed. Oh, he's doing exactly what I said. He's doing the double reflect upsmash thing. This is literally what I said last episode. He's gonna do like, you know, reflect. Come on, you can't tame the super evil boss, right? There's no way this works. You can't tame the super legendary boss. It was obvious he was gonna get killed by the his. Holy shit, this is a massive cliffhanger episode. How the hell are you gonna... This is the biggest cliffhanger I've seen in years. How are you gonna survive? This is the last episode? We'll lower more course time for the 5 episode Danmachi. Yeah, it's 5 episodes. 11 episodes only. But anyway, sorry for last week, right? I was in mind, we had a funeral to go to. And I had to get on the subway to get the airplane and so on. And I was editing. My mom, of course, called me to editing. And I'm like, oh, we're talking now. I just quickly threw it up, right? Hit by, you know, copyright, and it got taken down. Never seen the company do that before, so I don't even know how to take it. But honestly, it was very stressful, right? Because I got up, right? And when I got to the station, right, the subway, and I got to the to the port and so on, right, and I was gonna change commute or transit or whatever. Then I looked at my phone, and the video was down, so I was like, oh shit. So, but anyway, I was thinking about it, of course, the whole trip. You know, it's like a 10-hour trip, more than that. And I was like thinking about it, of course, during the trip. I was like, what happened with the video? You know, it was very frustrating. But that's why I uploaded it. I re-edited it and uploaded it on when I got back here, right? But anyway, final episode, guys. So 3, 2, 1, and go. But yeah, that was really stressful, man. You get on a train and you're like, what happened with the video? Like, what? It's obviously gonna recap the counter. Yeah. I mean, come on. I was obvious, man. I played Final Fantasy, and that was gonna happen. Come on. Like I said in the last review, right? This is really Sin Behemoth. This boss almost looks exactly like Sin Behemoth. Yeah, I do see the Xenomorph, the alien now. People commented that, but it works like Sin Behemoth in FF12. It arrives when you kill all the enemies for Ultimate Dungeon, and it also has permanent reflectors of painless figure, right? So it looks similar. It works similar. It's what I expect. But yeah, the recap in the Bellows' arm, right? And I guess he's gonna get a mecha arm, right? He's gonna go guts on it and get some kind of like, you know, mechanical Saori Hayami. Oof. Mama Yor, baby! Yesterday, freaking Spy X Family opened it. Holy shit, it was so good, man. Mama Yor there, yeah. But of course, same voice actors as Ryusan, as the lion. The lioness. But yeah, they're all getting crushed. It's a lot of Ryusan faces this whole episode. I don't think Bad's gonna die, right? But I do think he's gonna lose. I do think his arm is permanently lost now. But like I said last episode, I think he's gonna be able to, you know, get a mecha arm, right? You know, gut style, said, you know, get like some kind of, you know, what's it called? Prothesis? I can't freaking spell, man. I can't freaking talk. The opening. What it's called? Protest. Why can't I talk for? Protestic arm. Prosthetic. What? I was like pro something. I'm a pro. Jesus Christ, the word was like on my tongue, man. Yeah, Jesus Christ, prosthetic arm. Yeah, I think he's gonna get a prosthetic arm, right? Look at this thing. It's actually a pretty good example of it. Yeah, look at this. Like a real. This is a real image here. When I Google this, I get this thing. Oh, I hit my screen. Let's put it up on the stream. Yeah, something like this, right? Look at this. This actually looks pretty cool. When I was a kid, I was interested in some kind of engineering in this sense. To some aspect, right? You know, I was interested in maybe becoming some kind of like nano-engineer or robotic engineer so I could get superpowers, yeah. But then I was like, damn it, I was gonna write about it and decide instead, you know. So, something like this, right? This is what I could imagine happening in the episode. Or not this episode, but next episode. Next season. Probably not this episode though, right? But season 5, I could see Bell getting something like this. This is obviously a modern, mechanical engineered prosthetic arm, but I guess he could get like a medical one, right? Sort. Kind of like, of course, Edin from Metal Alchemist, yeah. Brutal, the episode's called. Endless Brutal. This is seinen time, baby. Karadel-san! Oh. Yeah. The arm is definitely lost, man. I guess it also could be healed. But I don't know how... we haven't never seen Healy Mad be powerful in this anime, so I don't... Yeah, he was saved by the Cassandra Scar fight, exactly. That's a Scar that saved his life there. So Cassandra can affect the future, though. I mean, it obviously kind of points that she can save the future. No one believes her, right? Because of her curse, except Belden, because he's immune to that, you know, man thing. But yeah. Or she can heal. Well, she can't heal this arm, though, but I guess she can heal. Yeah, Noah heal. But she can heal the arm. She can heal the... Maybe they stop the blood, right? But she can't heal the arm, of course. This guy's still alive, man. Oh shit, man. The Juggernaut is going town, man. Yeah, the Juggernaut's just like slaying the other adventurers. No, not the other waifu! Not lost all the waifus! My god, there's only Rune left, but seriously, it killed all those Amazons now. I'm dropping... If Aisha dies, I'm dropping the anime. There's no way I watch season 5 if Aisha dies, right? Because now he has killed all the other Amazon babes, right? You know how much I love the Amazons in Danmachi. They're all fantastic. Fantastic characters. They all got the abs, right? They got the op-bikes. They got everything, man. Yeah, if Aisha dies, then I'm dropping the anime. Never watching more of the anime if she dies. But then all the no-named Amazons are dead now. Here comes, of course... I don't think Ryu's gonna die, though. No, I mean, she's badass. It's Saori Hayami, after all. She's badass. Oh, yeah, look at that. That was, like, nice. They're really good at, like, animating her legs, I feel, in this latest episodes. Like, when she's running and so on. Oh, is this gonna fight instead of running? Honestly, no, look at spell story, reflex spells. Yeah, like, cast your spells! No, that sounds stupid. Maybe physically attacking it, but man, I mean, I can't complain that Ryu's fighting in her panties, though. Yeah, I mean, she's a typical, like, a rogue elf character or something that had clothes, right? Yeah, assassin elf, whatever supposed to be, right? Yeah, she got that, like, you know, green... She's like Link, I guess. You know, she reminds me of Link. Yeah, she's like sexy Link, right? Like Link cross-dressing. I said it, okay? I said it. We're all thinking about it, come on. She's like sexy Link. Look at that, sexy Link. She's really similar to Link. Yeah. See? I call it, guys. I can't unsee it now. Jesus Christ! I said myself, I can't unsee it now. She's a gender bender Link. But yeah, don't throw spells at it. Jesus Christ! Why don't want they learn that? No, they're idiots, man. You saw Bell being reflected. Man, these people are freaking morons. Yeah, Yamero indeed. Yamero, some One Piece fight to it. Yeah, Yamero. They're all gonna get reflected. My god, they're a bunch of morons. Oh, they deserve that, man. That was so stupid. It's one thing that Bell did it. He was the first to do it, right? Oh, Bell fell into the water. The guy was saved by... Obviously, Maria the mermaid will save him now. I mean, of course, Maria's gonna come and save him. But, man, they're so stupid. Holy shit. Like, why would they... We saw Bell being reflected. Right? The first time... Oh, yeah. Oh, not the other wife. Holy shit, man. All the female characters are dying, man. The female... The likelihood of a woman surviving this fight is 0, apparently. If you're a no-name female character, you're dead, man. Now, the last... Yeah, mage woman died. I think every female character has been killed now, except of course Ri and, you know, like the other, like the name characters, but he probably gonna die too. Oh, Ri saves him. I thought he was a goner. See, she is linked, seriously. But anyway, so far, this guy's been pointless, man. So far, he just died. Everyone just died, man. I guess he's gonna realize what a hero she is, right? He's gonna realize he was wrong. Oh yeah, because of course he saw that and she was... Yeah. He's gonna have... Well, I guess he's gonna survive so he can... Oh! No, not the reason! But I guess he's gonna... Yeah, I feel the reason he's gonna survive is he can tell everyone that she's a hero, right? Yeah. If he's realistic, the point is that he's gonna be like the only survivor and she's gonna take this damage to save him, right? So he can tell everyone what a, you know, great woman she is, right? So he can, you know, go and clear her name, right? Probably. But yeah, Ri is down too now. So who's gonna save them? Aisha? The other guys? I mean, Cassandra is trying to... You know, Cassandra is trying to not go down there, right? Yeah, it does feel like Ri is... Man. Is she die? I doubt she dies, honestly. Even though if Yura dies and she dies, she gets some revenge, right? So in that sense, as long as he dies too, she's kind of happy because she can accomplish her mission. She killed all of his familia. So, but yeah, Maria is obviously gonna come now here in the water. Yeah, and this is obvious. Like, oh yeah, she can heal him, but probably fix the arm though. But she can heal it through. As we saw it now. Yeah, she can heal with her, you know, water shit. Yeah, she can heal with her amazing abilities. Exactly, here she can heal him with. Yeah, she got that mermaid blood power. Exactly. Oh. Wait, she can even repeat the arm? Oh no, this is lame! This is lame! Oh my god, I'm almost dropping the anime! She said that is lame! Seriously? I thought Bev was gonna get a freaking mecha arm, right? And her power can like oh god, okay. That must be the brutal though, because all the water's the one. But what? Her power can like fix body part and shit? She can like just reattach the body arm? Okay, so apparently mermaid healing blood is like super powerful, okay? Holy shit. Okay, I think that's pretty lame. I'm disappointed he didn't get a mecha arm. I don't know. I don't feel it's. I mean, sure. I guess they said that her blood was healing people, but yeah, it's been portrayed that she can heal people, of course, but still, it's a little overkill. But yeah, it's a nice moment here now. Why this is starting Ohhhh for? What is that anime? Yeah, why is it like focusing on Ohhhh immediately when he's like, my arm is back and big Ohhhh is there. But yeah, she used her own blood right to heal him. Oh my gosh, she got a hug and everything. Arigato, Marie! It's pretty romantic, I guess. I think she loves him too, right? Like half the other female characters in this anime. Hopefully it's an OVA coming with her. Yeah, it's an OVA coming with this anime. They always have one OVA, right? It's super ecchi, right? Danmachi always get one OVA per season that is like absurdly ecchi. Like you see the one with the bathhouse. Or the one with everyone has a weird mushroom, right? And they all get like hallucinating from this weird, you know... Yeah, they get some magical stuff in a forest, right? And everyone's running around like half naked or something. Oh my god, Ben's new headdress. She's like, Cradle Son? Yeah, she's like, what? Yeah, what happened? Is he gonna win now somehow? Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, using the Cassandra shield. I guess her scarf really is the counter to it. But... Oh, so you don't even get XP if you kill it? Really? Yeah, please comment below. I don't know. Do you get XP if you kill it then? It doesn't have a magic stone? Does that mean that by this destroy... I mean, obviously it's supposed to be like the super extra bonus, you know, defensive thing for the dungeon, right? It isn't really like the XP thing, but yeah, like, you don't even get that if you're killing it. Or maybe get loot, I suppose. Maybe you get loot, right? Yeah, if you destroy it, you probably get some weapon, maybe something. But you get the material, right? But what a super douchebaggy super boss! It's like you don't even get XP killing it. Yes, I got my goddess knife. If he can solo it, I do feel it's kind of overkill if he can solo it now, though. Even though he kind of has figured out some secret of it, but... I kind of hope that the other guys are gonna come anyway, even if she doesn't want that. Right? Because I feel it's gonna be a little too much of an overkill if Belle can actually solo it. Even though she almost just healed him, but still, right? Yeah, like, I feel... But right now, he's kind of like almost winning by himself here. Yeah, I don't know. he's already got his arm back. I feel it's gonna be too much of a, you know, upset, right? If he can... Yeah, now he's like winning. Yeah. Ryu is getting really thirsty, man. He's like, whoa, he's so strong. Yeah. That woman is like, whoa. He can defeat it. Yeah. I mean, remember what the anime is called, right? It's around picking up Ghost Nadanya. He's picking up Ryu-san, right? She's seeing him beat the crap out of Juggernaut. So obviously she's getting really thirsty now. Yeah, Ice could probably solo it. Yeah, but she's like level 6, right? She could solo it. But she's way stronger than Belle, right? So Okay. Yeah, no one ever listens to the poor lady. She's just like, stop throwing fireballs at it, goddammit! So it doesn't work now for some reason? What? Yeah, like, what's his plan? Like, Mario's like, what is he doing? They're both like, what is his plan? I guess he's gonna absorb it back. Is he doing the reflect strategy that I mentioned? He's doing my strategy! He's doing my strategy. Yeah, he's like, reflect. He's gonna do the, I will reflect my own observation. Yeah, he's doing it. Definitely. I get a goosebump though. Yeah, no, he did that. Yeah, the bunching reflect. This poor boss man is getting freaking owned. Yeah, he did it, man. He did exactly what I said last week. I was like, he's gonna do the double reflect thing or something, right? Or reflect absorb, when you like throw it into an auto reflect, so you can bounce it back and forward, right? Yeah, or something like absorb reflection or whatever. Yeah, something like a double shield thing. Yeah, he did it. He freaking did it. I freaking call it, man. That's a classic video game strategy, right? If the boss reflect on them, you get your own reflex. You can like bounce it back and forth, right? Yeah, I freaking call it, man. But he's still alive though, so. I still think that Bad shouldn't win this. I'm like loose freaking main character. No, but seriously, I keep saying it, but I don't think Bad should win. I think it's gonna be ridiculous if he can turn it around. Here we go. He calls Yura with that weird tame thing, right? Ah, so it even creates like a weird tentacle thing around it. Yeah, it even like grabs it with like a weird. Like, why is this guy alive still? Why haven't they killed him for? Why haven't they ignored the killings, guys? I know he's hiding, but yeah. Why didn't anyone kill him? And he was like, why didn't anyone kill this bastard? He was like hiding. He wasn't even hiding in a good way. He was like standing in the corner, man. He was basically standing in the same room, like, but he's over there. He's like behind the cliff or something. I don't know. Well, hopefully he can control it and it kills him. I'm gonna guess it's gonna kill him, right? Yeah, exactly. This was the last episode. Yeah, I don't think you can control this boss, right? This boss has to be immune to taming, right? From like a video game perspective, right? This boss can't. Yeah, exactly. You can't tame the. You can't tame the freaking Juggernaut, man. You can't tame the goddamn super boss, right? The extra super boss. It doesn't make any sense if you can tame it. Yeah, good. That's actually what I expected to happen too, though. A little predictable. I mean, I kind of expected, yeah, he was gonna kill you, right? Well, I guess. Wait, it's gonna help. It's gonna fight Bell too, then. It would be interesting if Labton was gonna fight the Juggernaut. Could be. Man, is he gonna die now? Oh my god, if she dies now? From the freaking Labton snake? Well, actually, it might save them. Interesting. Now if it's more like the snake's gonna save them, right? Yeah, push them on the floor. He jumps after them. If we had the snake save them by like getting down the floor. But the episode is kinda cray-cray. This is the last episode, at least satisfying episode. But it's only like 5 minutes left. Is it longer? No. It's like 2 minutes longer maybe? Yeah, so of course Cassandra said it's like if you go there, all gonna die, right? Yeah. She still has her vision of everyone dying, so. She has already changed the future a little bit, though. With giving here it comes, though, right? I mean, the snake's gonna get there, right? Yeah, the snake's probably gonna get there. But she already kind of changed. I mean, she has already changed the timeline, though, by giving him the scarf, so. Maybe that's enough. It's good. Ice is always like, shut up. Ice is always like, it's always that boss, okay? Shut up, you. See? Ice is always the best waifu. She's just like, you can't follow that stupid rules of like 2 weeks on Xbox. Come on, there's clearly a boss coming, guys. Like, you get real, right? Yeah, she's always like, no, common sense woman. Yeah, she's like, you can't rely on those old information, right? Yeah, but honestly, Aisha, I would say, is the most intelligent character in the whole anime. Because she's actually got pretty good, you know, like basic like understanding of what's happening, right? She's seriously the only woman there being like, hey, wait a minute, this is clearly a boss coming, right? And everyone else like, no, you're an idiot. Like, no, I'm right, because, yeah, the rest of them are like, no, that breaks the rules or whatever. She's like, rules? I think there's something else here, right? Yeah. Freaking Aisha, man, always the best waifu. Oh, he's going upward. Yeah, he's going up in the... But is it following the snake then? What happened to the snake? But has to be Juggernaut, right, climbing up. Okay, a little weird CGI effect. not the best CGI, but this is a few seconds. Well, I mean, it's a different timeline though. Yes, they all have to fight the boss anyway, but Cassandra obviously saw it on the 27th floor. And now they are at 24, 25, before you sleep there. Yeah, now they are either at 25, right, or they moved up 24 now. I'm sure that they kind of run upwards, right? So they're somewhere in like 25, going 24. No, is that not a boss? What? No, it was not a boss. I was thinking about it was the Juggernaut. No, it's not a thing. Wait, there are two bosses? What? What is this thing? What? It was like a crystal dragon or sort. What? So this is like the boss. And she's like, no, that wasn't in my dream. Like, there are two bosses now? What? This is how the season ends? This is the last episode. I think it... what? I'm pretty sure it is more episodes. There's no way we're gonna... Okay, now it's the ending here, but there's clearly more timeline after the ending. Yeah, so we're gonna wait. But oh man, I'm getting confused. It's really, because it said the final episode on when I. I feel hard to believe this is the final episode, because seriously, this is like, there has to be wrong, right? It says it's the final episode, unless there are 2 episodes out. It says it's the final episode on the site and so on. What? But that to me seems so. You know, yeah, like what's happening? You know, honestly, I mean, sure, it can end on a massive cliffhanger, I guess. That's how I feel, right? So it can end on a massive cliffhanger. Not only did, I mean, Bell and Ryu obviously survive because the snake kind of saved them by pushing them down, right? But now the rest of them, it's only 11 episodes. This is a massive, this is one of the biggest cliffhangers I've ever seen in anime. I mean, the whole team is surrounded by a new boss, plus the leader, main character, get pushed down by another boss? What? I can't believe this is the final episode. Is it a second core or something? I don't think it's second core either, right? It's not 2 cores, right? Man, when is season 5 coming? I gotta go and buy a freaking novel, man. I gotta go and buy the novel. I'm gonna get to go and buy the novel now. What? Everyone's gonna die and that's how it ends? This is one of the biggest cliffhanger I've ever seen in anime. Holy shit, like seriously. There's a little more after the whole, yeah. I mean, obviously, they survived. I mean, obviously they survived. There's no question in my mind that they're alive. But, from the snake there, right? But, yeah, the whole party members got attacked by another boss. Yeah, so they're gonna get out of the snake. I mean, come on, that's pretty clear. Yes, Firebolt though! So, of course, Bell survives. He's the main character. No one is surprised, right? And he saves his waifu, Ryu-san. She looks half dead though. Bell looks really dead too though. Yeah, I guess he's like... I guess the snake has some kind of acid or whatever, right, in his stomach, so... Yeah, they... And her clothes are gone to some extent. Goddamn Danmachi! Of course the new son's clothing is gone. Yeah, she's like... She lost her bra or something in the snake. Yeah, of course she did. Yeah. Acid snake, you know. No, but seriously! Why is she going out there and... She lost like her armor or something, and she's like half naked. Yeah, the snake ate her armor. Are they at the 28th floor now then, or something? I guess they could like fall down and... Yeah, I mean, they have to be lower down, right? But there's somewhere else on the floor. Oh yeah, that's why it's not blue anymore. Yeah, sure, makes sense. Well, I guess he can probably figure out what floor he's on there based on the colors or... So Bell is in like from a hard, he's in even the worst place then. He's gonna even harder enemies, right? He's gonna be way stronger enemies probably. Yes, so he's like 10 more floors down then? At least? I guess he could be further down even? Yeah, I guess he could be like at 4 something. I don't know exactly the interval, but I guess he could be... What a cliffhanger though. Seriously, what a cliffhanger! Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that I thought they were organized to be hanky-dory and beat the boss so, but that they got owned, right? Which I think is good though, because it's kind of silly that Marie could like just... Whew, let's review it. Yeah, what a cliffhanger. Seriously, what a massive cliffhanger. This is one of anime's biggest cliffhanger endings, like straight up, right? Let's talk about it. Holy shit. Like seriously, right? Like, yeah, so they're at 37. Obviously kind of foreshadowed them, right? By talking about it earlier. But I don't know exactly how it works. But I assume, right, that it's like, for example, like Persona or whatever, right? So you have an interval of floors. So if it's 37, when you get to the White Palace, it might be up to 50, right, or whatever. So, technically speaking, maybe he's further down even, right? Even harder, right? Because wouldn't it have this same white background at like 38, 39 and so on. But certainly, eventually, it's going to change to something else, right? It's going to be red or green or whatever. Right? So, you know what I mean. Like a typical video game, right? A number of floors are going to be one, like, what's call it, I don't know, team or whatever. Right? So, but anyway, yeah, Bell gets down into this, like, the next team, I guess, like the deep floors now is a really high level place, which means that Bell and Ryu probably are gonna get stomped, right? They're probably gonna get massively stomped if they fight these enemies, right? If it was like a video game, this is kind of like skipping a few, skipping 10 floors, right? So they're gonna be heavily under-leveled, right? But yeah, massive cliffhanger. So Bell and Ryu, I mean seriously, I can't see how they're gonna survive. Because, what can I say, right? They're super under-leveled. They get pushed down here. They are readily, heavily injured. Ryu is, like coma. She's like knocked out completely, right? She's masked, and she also lost a lot of blood and so on, right? Saving the last survivor of the hunting party, right? So she's heavily injured. He's heavily injured. He got healed by Mary, but he got injured again. And who knows exactly how much healing that was, right? So they're both heavily injured, and they're down here in like the higher floor. I can't see how they survive. Except, of course, the most obvious thing, and that is that Ainz also as gonna save them, right? Yeah, the only way I can see them surviving is that if another familia finds them, right? That's the only thing that makes any sense, really. That these two guys, and I say guys in plural, but that these two party members, Bell and Ryu-san, that they would be able to, like, fight their way on this floor upwards, even rather being so heavily injured. That makes, like, zero sense. So, I'm betting my money on the next season they're gonna be saved, right, by another familia, Loki familia, etc. Right? Yeah, so someone else has to be down there. That is like the only thing I can imagine saving them. I guess the monsters, right? To see it, I suppose if Mary, gets to the other guys, then maybe they can make some floor or something. They have the labyrinth thing, I guess. But yeah, saved by another familia is that the only thing that makes any sense. What can I say? That poor Cassandra. But seriously, what a goddamn what a cliffhanger ending. We used to talk about Bell, right? Bell gets owned, Ryu, he gets owned, she gets really owned. That woman's basically dead, right? And every other female character died too in that fight. As I kept saying in the reaction part, right? Like literally, Ryu was the only woman surviving the fight with Juggernaut. Yeah, every other female character got butchered by that thing, right? So kind of classic, I'll say it's Seinen Guru, right? Of course, all the ladies are gonna die. No, but seriously, I mean, it is pretty common, right? Let's be honest, in Berserk. I mean, I grew up, reading Berserk so while. Certainly, the ladies usually. I mean, I would say that this, or is it, or does the ladies actually have higher survival rate than the men? Because they also get, they get family-friendly time, right? Which might make them survive, I guess, instead of just getting killed immediately in a lot of Berserk stuff and so on. I suppose so, but still, I would say that there's a lot of like. I guess it's like, honestly, this anime did this, and I really mean it, right? This anime did the exact same thing here that Berserk and other anime does too, that it showed the death scenes, right, of your characters. But basically, every death scene it showed in the beginning of the anime was all females, right? But I still think that's a typical anime and manga thing, and also probably comics or whatever thing about it, that you do still show, right, the deaths of the female characters, right? because it looks, I don't know, more gruesome, I guess. You be? I think I'm right with that, right? I feel like almost every anime is the same thing. If you have 10, you know, unknown named characters, right? 5 male, 5 females, and we can show, let's say we're gonna show 6 deaths, right? Of these, you know, no-name characters. It's gonna be like 4 females and 2 males or whatever. That's kind of how it goes, right? I feel like in every anime, honestly. I want to write on that. I feel I'm pretty right on that. I feel like every anime does that. This did as well, right? So everyone died, but like I said, though, the reason why, of course, Lydia survives is because when she saves him, right, he can now go up and, of course, tell everyone that she's a good person, right, and innocent as well. So it makes sense that he would survive, so he can, of course, clean all the misunderstanding with her name and so on, right, you know, her rep and so on. But anyway, we also, of course, see this image here with the next boss coming. So, man, everyone's gonna die. That being said, though, like Cassandra said, this is not the real boss that they killed. I mean, it is a boss, but I mean, it's not the boss that actually killed him in her vision, right? The boss that killed everyone in her vision was the Juggernaut, right? So she was like, Shigao, this is the wrong boss. So they might, of course, still survive because, you know, yeah, it's not the right boss, right? But massive cliffhanger, seriously, I could see these guys, they also probably have no chance winning, right? Aisha is the highest level, the rest of them are probably too weak to fight this boss. But I feel they can escape it, maybe. They have a lot better abilities to escape, though. That being said, though, Belle and Ry were way more injured and in a way worse place. They are at least outside of combat, so in that sense, their ability might be higher, while the rest of them are fighting a big-ass boss, right? So they all look really dead. Like, every character that we love here looks like gonna die, right? Jesus Christ. It's like every character is gonna get killed in the next episode. Holy, I can't believe this is a cliffhanger. Well, it's an insane cliffhanger. Because it feels like everyone's gonna die. I wanna get propped out to my waifu, right? To my Aisha. No one says Aisha's always like best female character in Danmachi is still, right? Not the hottest character, but also the smartest character. But I will say it, right? And honestly, I compare her a lot, right, to the Princess Asuna, right, in Super Awesome Yuri anime we had last season. Yeah, they're quite similar, right? They're big, badass sword ladies with big ass sword, big ass boobs, big ass ass, right? Big abs, everything, right? But they're all very similar because, and they're both great characters. Aisha, they're very similar. Yeah, in the sense that they're both, like I said, very combative and so on, right? But also very like intellectual combative. So there's like, oh, but this rumbling has to be a boss, right? And Lily's like, no, that can't be right. I have done the calculations. Like, shut up, Lily. Lily, she big girl. You have no idea. We'll look at the facts we see right now. Yeah, Aisha. I mean, honestly, I say that episode. Aisha is the only character that is always like adaptive and understands what's happening. She's the one. Oh, the lamp told Andro. I gotta push the girls to the side here, and this is happening, and this is coming from the. She's also the one that is. She's the one that's also like weird. What is happening? You can say she's higher level and so on, but come on, she's a smart girl, right? Yeah. So, but I really love these kind of characters, right? Not only she's bad as one, but I feel it's like almost a trope, right? But when people write this kind of character, these kind of, you know, yeah, badass Amazonian lady, they are also usually written as very, very, how to say it, like super common sense or whatever you call it, right? Yeah, like very. I like a better word, like basic intelligence, but we call it like, you know, intelligence on the level of adaptive intelligence or whatever, right? Yeah, like she immediately figures out how to escape or survive, whatever, or what's gonna happen, and so on. And she's very intelligent, but if she sees a new enemy, right, or a new thing happening, she's then stuck on like the whole like, oh, I have to the rules can't allow X thing. No, she's like, oh no, this thing's happening. I don't care what the rule book says, right? You know, that is old news, yeah. And so on. So I guess something like open-minded, right? They're aggressive, badass female warriors, and usually, yeah, they're open-minded. They're not very conservative in a sense, I guess. They're very like, you know, they're not stuck in old paths. Whatever. I love Aisha. Okay? I love Aisha. Okay. But anyway, guys, what a final episode. I feel like I'm gonna read the freaking novel, right? I don't know if season 5 is gonna be announced, but I would. I really want to see season 5 now. It's probably gonna be a year, right? So. Feels like I might read the novel, seriously, or maybe a manga or something. Massive cliffhanger, holy shit. Lastly, I guess, again, I hope we get an OVA, right? Hope we get an OVA, hope we get some ecchi OVA. Obviously, the OVA won't take place here anyway. the OVAs are always like, as I mentioned earlier, the OVAs are always like, oh, let's go to the spa episode or the beach. It's always just like, but I see it's like every OVA, and I say the last word here, but they go subscribe, clip on right, because I know my anime, I know my Japan, right? OVAs, especially in our videos, but OVAs are more sexy, right? They're more edgy because they're different laws, right? So if you make an anime and it goes on TV, you have to follow certain, restrictions, right? But if you make an OVA, which is direct to video, OVA used to be in VUS tape, attention more and so on, right? But only OVAs. Yeah, in the past, right, a lot of animes weren't even on TV. They were only OVAs. That's why old school, like, harem animes are way more, booby and so on, right? Because they didn't have to follow the same rules and regulations. They could just, show the whole thing, right, They didn't have a censorship. So every time Danmachi, have you seen other animes too, like Fairy, oh my god, Fairy Tail, so on, yeah. We've seen other animes too, right? When they make the OVAs, they can go way more, basically uncensored, right? So they can, take off the tatas and so on, yeah. They can do, if they want that, that's okay, right? That they can't do in a normal anime, because on TV, right? So they could do like a naked Einstein in OVA. They won't, of course, but I mean, she might have losing clothes, yeah. But they won't go, obviously fully, but they could from a legal standpoint. So there's a huge difference. Right? That's why every Danmachi OVA is way edgier, because they know that they can get away with it from a legal standpoint, right? And of course, they still make it kind of a little bit, censored, but but yeah. So yeah, I would love an OVA, right? Because yeah, they're always so edgy in Danmachi. They really push the limit. They really put it exactly like almost, not safe for work. Yeah, very, very like that. Right? But yeah, it's a great season. I think it's arguably the best season so far. Like, seriously, this season's been really good. From an action standpoint, sure, the other season, they kind of built up the storyline and the characters, right? But from an action standpoint, it's definitely the best season, right? From a pure, like, let's go and fight shit and so on, yeah, definitely. But as you can see on, also, of course, I had the last episode soon of Summertime Render, coming up soon here, right? Also, a final episode. That's going to be the final, concluding the whole story now. It's interesting. So, you guys have a great day.